Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So more Duggar news, and while this is a little bit older, it actually took place last year on October 29th, 2021. I'm just catching wind of this. The Ashley Realities Roundup, which is the media outlet that I always go to for information, she actually just posted an article about this 4 hours ago. So this is the first that I'm hearing about this, but I am kind of shocked to see that this took place last year and it's just coming out. So John David Duggar apparently crashed an airplane in Tennessee just weeks before his brother Josh's CSAM trial began. So I'm going to give you guys a rundown of what took place, give you guys my thoughts, and then you guys can leave your thoughts in the comment section below. So John David, who loves aircrafts and is the Duggar family pilot, from my understanding, reportedly crashed his plane shortly before his brother's CSAM trial began last year. According to media outlets, Tennessee Sheriff's Department confirmed a Piper PA-30 piloted by John David crashed on October 29th, 2021 at around 7 p.m. No injuries were reported, but the plane was described as a loss from the damage. A spokesperson told media outlets a family from Arkansas ran out of fuel and landed in a field. We'll come back to that. The plane was registered to John David's company, Medic Choppers LLC, and reportedly suffered substantial damage, and the National Transportation Safety Board is investigating the crash. Online aviation records show the flight lasted just 5 minutes and 3 passengers were on board the 6-seat plane at the time of the incident. John David reportedly put the call into 911 himself. So I don't think it says this in this article, but I was hearing that John David, his wife, and their baby was on board the plane. So from my understanding, that's what I was told. So as Counting On viewers may remember, John David frequently spoke about his love for aircrafts, even going so far as to propose with aircrafts surrounding them. They took it a step further by taking their wedding photos at an airport and even departed their wedding reception by an airplane, which John David piloted. And I honestly think that's super cool. Like, I'm seriously scared of airplanes. I've only flown once. Technically 4 times, took off in a small plane, got to a bigger airport, got into a bigger airplane, got to my destination, and then a couple days later, big airplane, little airplane, back home. So I was a nervous wreck the whole time. I was super scared. I was pregnant, and I was not well. But for someone that enjoys flying, I feel like that would be really cool to leave your wedding reception in an airplane. Yeah, I think that if I was into it, I would be into it. John David and Abby also worked the theme of their pregnancy announcement into their love for aircrafts as well, sharing this photo. And it says, "Baby passenger on board. We are on cloud 9 about welcoming our own little Duggar into the world. It really is amazing to think about being parents and having our own child to raise. We are thankful that God has blessed us with this new life, and we look forward to taking on this new adventure." Everything definitely centers around aircrafts, it seems. And I'm guessing his wife, Abby, she also has a love for aircrafts as well, because she has gone on to obtain her student pilot certificate. So they both pilot. I don't think she pilots alone, but from my understanding, she can as well when he is with her. But I wanted to come back to the run out of fuel part. I don't know much about aircrafts, but I feel like the last thing you're going to want to run out of fuel in is an aircraft, right? There's been times I've hopped in my car, ready to rock and roll to get somewhere, and I get a little ways down the road and I realize, oh, wow, I need gas. I need to stop and get gas. But, the one thing about it, if you run out of gas in a vehicle, you have enough time to pull over onto the side of the road. You have your cell phone. You can call someone. If you're lucky and you're close to a gas station, you can even, maybe walk to the gas station. An airplane, I feel like it's a little bit more serious to pay attention to that, the gas needle. Because what happens if you run out of gas in an airplane? Does it just automatically go down? Is there enough in reserve to get you to where you can land? I'm not sure, because it says here that they crashed. Thankfully, everyone was okay, but the plane, it does say that the plane was described as a loss due to the damage from the plane. So it seems like when they ran out of gas, maybe there wasn't any in the reserve, if that's even a possibility. I have no knowledge of airplanes, but like I said, I really feel like an airplane is the one thing that you would make sure you have enough gas when you take off. It lasted 5 minutes, you guys. From the time they departed to the time of the crash, it was like 5 minutes. So it was barely even enough fuel to get them off the ground before they started coming right back down. Thankfully, no one was hurt. And like I said, this actually took place October 29th, 2021. And I think Josh Duggar's trial started November 3rd. So right before his trial took place, and somehow I'm just hearing about this, and as far as I know, this information just came out. You guys leave me your thoughts in the comments section below. Also, if you know anything about airplanes, fill me in a little bit. Fill me in. What happens when you run out of fuel in a plane? Does it just go down? Is there some in the reserve, but you got to make sure it's there as well, to where it'll switch over to reserve and you can, you know, hopefully land safely? And maybe John David just didn't have any in the reserve, or what? You guys fill me in if you have a little bit more knowledge to aircrafts than I do, because I definitely don't. Leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. I'm trying to get to 50K. So if you are not subscribed to my channel, please do me a huge favor and hit the thumbs up, subscribe button. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, everyone.